Alright. It's time for game 3 of this week's iCast Your Freaking Awesome Replays, where we are looking at players who had to go find some artifacts out there, some upgrades that are almost never used, some rare signs of an ancient way of life when people did not know how to play StarCraft differently or tried to make weird, creative, strange shit work. Up here in the top right hand side, in the red, it is Lalo. And I believe this is Eon Blue's Terran. So I believe this is his, and I think I know what he's done in this game, or I think I know what the upgrade at least is, because he was having some fun with a certain upgrade. We'll see. Down here in the bottom left, representing HBGSJR, it is Game of Drones. Ooh, I like this. Is there like an arrow through his head or something? What the fuck? Or is he just holding a spear or something? Kind of looks like a big arrow through the back of his head or something. I don't know, man. Anyways, he's going to be Zerg versus Terran. And of course, this challenge was all about players pulling out those upgrades that we almost never see and finding a place for them. Big thanks, Grim Godly, with the 9-month resub. Indeed. Indeed. Intense kitten music. That's how we do it. The other one got keeps getting muted, even though it was meant to be copyright-free music. GG's. Team Harbingers, people are saying. Oh, that makes sense. Ah, yeah. Lalo is going to be running around with the SCV. Reaper coming across. CC on the low ground. So this is about a 5k MMR game. So this is going to be a high level one. Looks like a 2-1-1 to start things off. Reaper into Reactor. Second barracks already down. And that's been really making its way back into the meta. The 2-1-1. A build which everyone will tell you is bad. And I do think if you're playing very good opponents who really understand how to scout and react to it, and or, you know, it's reliable, people expect it. Oh shit, it gets blocked. There's a Reaper. Absolute dickhead. Oh, 4 Zerglings and a drone. Oh, no, that drone. It blocked its own Zerglings. When you try to put it... Oh, shit, the Reaper goes down, though. That drone, the ultimate bait. Lalo up here. More like Deadlow. Losing that Reaper triggers me so hard, actually, especially in this scenario when you're going 2-1-1, right? Because you've got no follow-up scouting. So if there's like a big Ling Flood or anything, you gotta make sure your Marines are like rock solid, creating a wall on this ramp. And if there's a Bane Bust or something, I mean, some of you might have seen me play Future when he was doing 2-1-1 every game against worse Zerg players like myself that he was playing. And I like Bane Busted, and it was insane because he just got up his ramp and just like spread his Marines as well as focus fired the Banelings so well. And I was like, okay, like you're not meant to be able to hold this with non-stim Marines, but apparently with fantastic micro and a lack of micro and maybe not having my unit ratio quite right, it is always possible. It is always possible. Same thing against like Ravager Ling, where if you can just like abandon the low ground, pull to the high ground and just hold your ramp. If Stim kicks in, you get a few medevacs. Stim Marines are so good at holding all ins. That's always the cool thing about any heavy bio build. Same thing with like the 3 racks TVP. It's like any sort of silly attack, like, oh, the Protoss tries to do a charge lot drop. And you're like, I have 20 Marines, dickhead. And Stim's just kicked in. You're like, how do you think this is going to work? There's something about just by default having a lot of bio that it gives you this will be safe versus just about everything comfort zone. Quick Baneling Nest for Game of Drones here, who, I mean, should have an idea of what they're up against. But the drone count's very low for Game of Drones, right? It's going to go second gas, has 2 mineral lines. Normally, you want to be droning this 3rd mineral line up really hard, and that is now happening, actually. There's a lot of drones coming out. Just a little worried if the units will be ready when these Marines come across the map, because those medevacs are almost out. The wall-off finished in time. Very safe here, making sure Lings can't run in as they leave the base. Medevacs may be a tad late, but the Marine count is very healthy. So, there we go. Gonna boost straight down the middle. Are Zerglings in production? They are. 20 Zerglings in production. 6 queens out. Banelings morphing. Game of Drones is about as safe as you could possibly be. Double Evos on the way behind this. There's a lair on the way. Going up to a 3rd gas geyser. This is kind of fantastic position for the Zerg. Let's see if the Marines can be microed. Lalo here trying the best to see if they can find some damage. Scan comes in. Overlord. All the active tumors are gone. The Banelings aren't really very scary on their own. It's just you can't go too deep on creep. The Queens will shoot the Medivacs. The Ling Bane will surround you and blow up the Marines. So Lalo pulls back there, says, yeah, this is not the place to be. But check that out. Overlord seeing everything right now. Does another scan. He's picking off the creep here. Only 1 tumor there replaced. So Game of Drones a little slow to replace those tumors. This is doing a good job. These Marines stim up here and say, get the fuck out, dickhead. Leave. So we haven't seen any unique upgrades yet. Some people would say it belongs in a museum. But I think 2-on-1's still very legit. Oh god, you gotta boost the Medivacs over it. Oh god. You could tell Lalo there, not quite as practiced as a main Terran player would be with the control click the Medivacs, boost them over the Marines and then get them in there. Does lose a few Marines to the Lings and Banes. Overall, not a bad series of first drops though. And it looks like these 2 Medivacs are going to join up and keep that pressure going. So what do we got? 5 barracks after the 3rd command center. Single engineering bay is here. Game of Drones wants to keep scouting, but I mean, when you've already got Marines out and you can just stim them after that, you're feeling pretty good about it. Oh, it's going to be a single tank pressure. Question is, where does he... Oh, maybe he puts the tank there? Yeah, there's a really good spot there, actually. You put a tank there and you can kind of rotate around. Oh, that fucking Overseer. 1 pervy Overseer barely survives. This Medivac got left behind, though. That tank is the most important part of this. Zerglings come forward. Good quick pickup from Lalo. He's going to try to float a 3rd down, but a Zergling's blocking it. Just that little thing. The Zergling blocking it going to force more actions out. Lalo's going for the 2nd eBay, but they are split. So I would not be surprised if the double upgrades get forgotten here. And Lalo sees that that's such a horde of Ling Bane and is like, oh, okay, we're going to go for a really conservative push and just try to delay the creep. Fair enough. There's so much Zerg here. You really did not want to overcommit into that. The 3rd base is now landed. Terran has a good SCV count. This is actually a really good mix of like just kind of doing a little bit of light pressure, being annoying, but also just non-stop macro. SCVs, 2-1 upgrade startup. Oh, pick up, pick up, pick up. And nicely done. Ooh, Game of Drones hangs out a little bit long, but only 1 siege tank. It's really not that much of a destroyer of Ling Bane in of itself. It's just annoying. And it's doing a good job because Game of Drones is not droning the 4th base. It's trying to go infestation pit. You can see some injects got missed here. And it's kind of just like massing these units. I think, honestly, realizing how conservative that push was, Game of Drones probably maybe should have been looking for a few run-bys. You can see the Zerg map control. It's kind of been minimized. Yeah, there's an Overseer up there. Yeah, there's 1 Zergling here, but nothing else really on the map. That being said, great creep spread. Starting its way across. Double drop going to work its way down the south into the main base. And those 5 barracks are going. What do we got? 6, 7, 8 barracks. There's going to be 8 barracks off a single factory. We still haven't really seen any unique upgrades, have we? I think it must be added in the late game. I wonder. This is an interesting one. Alright. We're going to see these Marines down here. 3. No real damage done. Oh! Hydra flank, Hydra flank, Hydra flank. Get the fuck out. Oh, they're gone. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. Yeah, both drops go down. That is rough. So Lalo, I think we can best describe now as dead low. Loses that drop as well. Sorry. Completely fucked. You're so dead. Okay, so if Game of Drones just makes Banelings and runs across, there is 3 siege tanks. There's a 4th one down there. If that got sieged up behind this mineral line or something, that would be good. But this is a fucking terrible position for Terran to be in. He's gonna go fusion core now, because why not? What do we even do here? Oh my god. I mean, you're gonna macro up. You got a great SCV count, right? 80 SCVs, but ooh, this is gonna be about a slow crawl back into this game. I mean, this Zerg player, I would say we can definitely identify one weakness of the Zerg, and that is he was touching himself in the corner of the map. which is a good way to play Zerg versus Terran. You defend, you sit there, you're like, just gonna jerk out a few drones here. Maybe get a little bit of creep spread. Just stroke the creep spread, stroke the creep spread. Yep, defend, make some more drones. But after crushing a bunch of pressure like that, you think you might fucking get across the map and do something with it. The Zerg has been maxed out on 3k, almost 1k for a while, is gonna continue to touch himself for now. Okay, I mean, he's going ultras. He's got a lot of lings out. We got double Hydra. Oh, forgot the Hydra upgrade. Forgot the muscular augments. That Hydra Den idling is making OV speed, adrenal glands. I mean, this Zerg's getting a little bit of everything. Okay, finally, we're seeing a big Ling Bane counter on the north ready. So this army should push in and distract on the south. Look to hit the natural. You don't really want to hit with just one angle at a time. But you can see here, Gamer Drone's a little bit blind. Doesn't know what's up here. Doesn't know where that Terran army lies. I like that coming in first, though. Oh, goodbye, Planetary. Yeah, Lalo's fucked, mate. Oh, man. All the SCVs goes down. That base goes down. Ling Bane rolls in. Oh, no, 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 no. Every SCV in the natural is gone. Now, the Hydras, a few of those do pull back and save themselves. That's a lot of Ling Bane that went down. But that's a dead Terran player, right? Oh, wait, he does slide some drops across. Okay, Zerg needs to quickly pull home and try to actually defend this base. Because only 70 drones. This is not like a 90 drone Zerg or anything like that. The Queens are buying time. The Hydras are coming back. The Lings aren't here. Oh my god, those transfusers bought all the time that was needed. The Lings cleaned up. Unfortunately, that run by is still there. These units need to get out. You've already done the economic damage. You've got to pull back. Game of Drones overextending on the other side of the map is going to get a lot of that Ling Bane caught on the way out. Ah, nice stim there. Lalo hunts a few of them down. Okay, we finally see it, guys. Rapid reignition system is finally here. Isn't there a medevac upgrade as well, guys? So I didn't even realize you need fusion core to get rapid reignition system. So that means you can boost your medevacs way more, which means you're just dropping around the map, especially if they don't have muters or corruptors. If they're a Hydra focused player, you can just keep boosting. But weren't they thinking of putting a medevac healing upgrade in as well, guys? Like another one? Can you guys let me know if that actually went through? I can't remember if that happened or not. Or if it was just something they'd tested in the previous PTR. I feel like there was something that made medevac healing better in the late game, as like where it could heal 2 units. Chat can fact check me on that one. I know most people don't actually pay attention to the balances that much, but I'm not sure. Either way, notice that boosted there. And they'll be able to boost again. Already they can boost again. So it basically just comes off cooldown so quickly. These medevacs are boosting around like crazy. And I mean, that's the whole play. Lalo's been getting hammered this whole game, right? Zerg has 3k minerals, 600 gas, 70 drones. The question is, look at that. Snipes a hatch, kills a few drones there. Keep an eye. Has killed 11 workers this game. And overall, is a few thousand resources ahead in the units lost, but I mean, with mining less all game and losing so much control over the map, I don't know if that's going to matter. Now, Game of Drones has got a squad of Hydras and an Ultra there, and the other army down here. And this is exactly how you defend this sort of... Okay, pull back from the edge. Pull back! Oh no! The Hydras don't have any attack upgrades, guys, so they really are just a support unit. But now after losing those Hydras, you don't have the anti-air up here to shoot down the medevacs, which is rough. And then pulls these units up because those units got cleared up, and the drop comes back in on the south side. So these boosty vacs are just going to dance around, and we're going to see, can Terran just win with drops? That's essentially what we're watching right now, is just these medevacs boosting in from all sides. Triple drop on the left-hand side up there is going to bounce around. The double drop in the main is going to take out the spawning pool. Lings running in. They are finding an expansion undefended. Spawning pool goes down. Oh, a whole mineral line's going to fall. Lalo is fucked, man. I mean, yeah, you're doing damage, but as long as Game of Drones just splits the army up, which Game of Drones A moves the army to a base that isn't even being attacked right now. Oh, no. Oh, Lalo just... I mean, Game of Drones just fucking dropped trousers there, mate. Absolutely. Finally cleans up this base. The army was just chilling down to the right for no reason. And now these units run in. The base where he accidentally went to defend is now actually taking damage. You're fucking kidding. Lalo desperately needs to repair and deal with that. These units drop back down here. A bunch of workers go down. Oh, and the Spire. It's so important for cleaning up these drops. Game of Drones is on struggle street dealing with this. It still has so much money. So as long as Game of Drones just keeps splitting the army up methodically, should be fine. Oh, okay. These drops finally getting cleaned up. It's still ahead. Zerg is still ahead. It's just no spores, no spines. But at this point, you know, we always talk about why not just build spores and spines, streamer? Well, if the opponent keeps harassing this much, you guys are absolutely right. You don't just build them ahead of time, but when your opponent has clearly shown they're not just going to drop once or twice or send in harassment once or twice, but 14 times in a row, there is no excuse not to just throw down a few spores on the edges, right? To zone these drops out. I'm actually with you for once, Twitch chat, on this one. Game of Drones could technically defend with better unit usage, but still doesn't have the Hydra move speed. No muscular augments, and keeps just not splitting the army up well enough on both sides. Now, there's 2 Ultras and a pack of Queens down here, so they should be able to defend the south, but just ignores the top one more time and loses map control. Like, and A moves the whole army down here. Game of Drones, what are you doing? This is that moment where Game of Drones keeps being like, I'll fight here, I'll fight here. And Lalo just keeps tapping him on the shoulder and going, oi, dickhead, I'm over here. And then when he turns around, he's like, he's hidden, you know? He's like, who just tapped me on the shoulder? Whee! So, Lalo's only just got a 4th up, though. Like, doesn't even have a 5th base this entire game. So, Lalo's just pretty starved for resources, has 3-3. Obviously, these boost evacs are very mobile and very annoying, so you've really got to have your units split up ahead of time. But once again, Game of Drones splits the units across the map with nothing left covering that north side. Oh, the Queens unable to get this. They boost right through. Those units going to doom drop the main. This base is going to go down. A good attack on that base is going to clear out a lot of SCVs. So don't get me wrong, this is a good counter attack. But that drop just picks up, says, fuck off, Space Cows. Redrops in the main base at the same time. Oh my god, Lalo says, why are you hitting yourself? 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 Even cleans up this attack, is going to keep that command center alive. All the tech in the main base is gone. Ultra Cavern's gone. There is a spawning pool, Hydroden, and Bane Nest right now, but look at that. Redrop on this base. He's busy. There's a lot going on. He's redropping down here. Those Ultras are apparently either on hold position or they can't get behind that mineral line. I feel like they should be able to get around there. Queens are going to come forward and are going to try to deal with this. The Space Cow are going to have some munchies. Okay. Transfuse. Oh, not enough transfuses there. Oh, is it? Oh my god, he actually survived for a long time. Hydras come forward, but those boost evacs still get up into the main. That hatch goes down. Another hatch just died on the north at the same time. Units attacking on the ground now. And right now we are watching Game of Drones chase his own tail around the map, screeching fuck Terran. And honestly, guys, I don't know about you, but I feel like Game of Drones, an honorable macro player, very defensive. Some would say overly defensive. Took a while to make that big attack happen earlier in the game. But even I think a player like this is definitely the sort who is the rage meter normally takes a while to fill up, but I think it's almost there. I think the rage meter is at 80%, maybe 90% right now. Oh, does catch a full medevac, not bad. It only killed 400 drones before that happened. Terran's on 29 SCV, so Terran's kind of fucked as well, right? If Zerg could just split the units up in 2 sides and weather the storm, but you can see the way the Zerg just keeps defaulting to every time they're surprised by an attack, they panic, they throw their whole army in one control group, and just there's never a proper drop defense squad that's being split off. And those the muscular augments finally did come in for the Hydras. But look at this. This drop's like, hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy, come over here, come over here. And at the same time, the main army is just thrusting deep on creep. Holy shit. Oh man, and that is a lot of Marauders though. And he's already used a stim. I don't think this is a good fight for Terran, right? Oh my god, I mean, there's no Banelings in here, which is a problem. But oh my god, an awful engagement for Terran. Just stims his bio deep on creep. Now it looks kind of good. Yeah. Now, okay, the Zerg needs to turn around. You can't keep chasing Terran bio like this. You've got to pull back and like let their stims wear out and stuff. Yeah, he chased way too long there. And like, it looked so good for Zerg, and then he chased and like 5 Ultras got kited down for 1 Marauder and a bit of hit points. Those medevacs have so much energy at this point. Oh man, you need like the Lings and Banes to wrap around. You need the Hydras to shoot down the Medis and stuff. But losing all those units, I think, and guess what, he's out of lava? Oh my god, he's out of lava with no Ultra Cavern to spend the bank. No Ultra Cavern to spend the bank. Oh shit, Game of Drones is in trouble right now. Oh, the Lings do get on top, as do the Hydras here. A few medevacs are going to go down, picks up, tries to boost away. That red hit point medevac's going to get caught. If they keep chasing, that red hit point medevac will get caught. Oh, full medevac goes down. Remember, the economy of Zerg sucks though. Just mineral line, that mineral line. This one trying to rebuild. Not a lot of economy. And Terran has managed to reestablish a base down here. How many orbitals we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 orbitals. And we've got mutas on the way. Ooh, can't say I agree with that. I think corruptors are definitely the way to go. If you don't have any air upgrades, you build mutas, and they've got +3 marines. I'll tell you what happens, guys. The mutas are very good at turning invisible. They disappear right off the map, and you go, where'd they even go? Oh, one stemmed marine killed 8 of them? Oh, duh, okay. So I don't know if mutas are the right call. Yes, they're more mobile, but corruptors, I think, definitely the way you want to be cleaning these drops up at this point. Baneling's going to look for a run by into a planet. That doesn't make sense. That's just not enough Banelings. And oh man, another hatch goes down. So it's Hydra muta here. Let's see if Game of Drones. Oh, the mutas, 18, going up to 18 mutas. Oh my god, look at that though. Look how fragile they are. Oh man. I mean, you don't even need to call the mutas a soft cock. In this case, you just look at them and go, soft. And the muta's like, soft what? And you're like, I think you know, buddy. Each marine shot just fucking impales them. Let's be real. Those are some soft cock mutas for sure, man. Another one goes down to 2 marines. Jesus Christ. Another hatch goes. And I don't know if the game was over, but the rage meter did fill up. And Game of Drones, that's the alternate win condition. People forget that. As a Terran player, there is an alternate win condition, and it is filling up your opponent's rage meter. Well done, Layla, aka Eon Blue. GG's, mate. It's like the most standard TVZ. Like, this is pretty standard. There's nothing special. It's kind of boring. So it's okay. Terran's behind. Terran's further behind. Terran's further behind. Rapid reignition systems. Drop, followed by more dropping. Fill the rage meter up. Opponent leaves the game. GG, well played. Fucking nicely done, mate. That was actually really cool. I really like you submitting that one, Eon Blue. Thanks for that, mate. For those who are watching on YouTube, thank you very much, guys. Link to the Patreon is below. Big thanks to all the new people who've signed onto the Patreon recently. Lots of new people watching the channel at the moment, obviously with ISO times and the rest. I want to say a big thanks to all of you, and much love. We'll see you in the next video.